Ben, it's worth previewing Tottenham.
Yes, I've got something to start that actually. I saw a tweet from Tom Barkley going into Spurs preview.
Oh, the Sun guy.
Is he the Sun guy? Well,
think so.
not the Heung-min Sun
Yeah,
guy,
the
but yeah,
Sun, yeah.
this is. That was so poor. Actually, no, there was a good joke in a group chat the other day. He was like, I hope Sun's out for Saturday. And I was like, I hope Sun is too, but obviously he spelled the other way. It went down well in the group chat. It sounded it read better, okay?
The one that only a group chat finds funny.
No, don't. That's why he kicked me out afterwards. But no, basically, he goes, Brighton have done it again with Evan Ferguson, haven't they? Not sure how many of Spurs' players would get into their starting 11 on their form this season. Kane, obviously. Romero, probably. After that, not sure there are any indisputable choices. I agree. I can't think of, other than Kane, and also a friend of mine who's a Tottenham fan, Simply Spurs. He also said on form, Harry Kane is probably the only one you can say on form that gets into the Brighton team. Is there anyone else in that? Which is mental to say, by the way. I know Tottenham are a shambles. Not
going to lie, you're right. I'm thinking about it now. I think you're right.
On form. Like Son, no. Kulusevski, no.
That's right. Yeah.
None of them midfield.
Yeah.
But that's just mental.
Madly, I'm saying Solly over Kulusevski.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
fully.
It's
Fully.
But like I am.
Well, Solly March over Heung-min Son as well. Man for man, even just them.
Yeah.
Veltman over Pedro.
What a sentence.
Veltman over Pedro Porridge.
I don't know much about Pedro Porridge.
No, don't think many people do. He looked good, to be fair, at Lisbon, and he's shown glimpses, but right now on form, if we're talking about.
Oh, this could be madly clipped out by a Spurs fan that's not watching this that finds it. But
well, I'm not going to lie.
No,
I normally
honestly,
go into these previews thinking, just kind of sitting on the fence
you're
and
like
being
Mr.
very
not
cautious.
Negative, but yeah, you're
But
Mr.
right
Six on
now,
the fence, definitely.
I'm feeling it. Maybe it's because I've got so many Tottenham mates and that I need to win it. I need this. We need this.
But if you're a Spurs fan, like, sit here and like reply in the comments. Tell me who would get it apart from Kane. Who would? Like, if you're going to be a bold Spurs fan and you're going to be completely like unbiased, who would? I mean, of course, Son and Kulusevski, they're
on their day,
top proven, of course. And that's not what we're saying. But we're saying right now, it probably is just
it's
Kane.
just crazy.
You're right.
But I wouldn't be dropping Ferguson.
Oh, no.
Yeah, maybe.
But what I was saying, Ryan, I am confident. I'm confident. How are you
Best
feeling
striker
about
in the
it?
league. I am as well. I'm going and I'm really excited for it. I wasn't excited for it, weirdly, because it's just getting to Tottenham's a bit of a pain, but I am now. And I think, I am. And I think that we are good at the moment. It goes without saying. We're a good team. We've got great players. We should be going to Tottenham and they're a team really off form. They've got everything going wrong in the backroom stuff, and Levy's upset pretty much everybody at the club. And I think, why can we not be taking advantage of them? We did it against Everton, so that's when
they normally randomly get a result when they've just done a Tottenham bottle job like they did against Everton. They normally then just randomly get a result, but hopefully for us, obviously they don't. But yeah, Adam, how are you?
They don't have a manager yet, do they? They still a manager.
No, still Stellini and Mason, isn't it? The duo.
So still Ryan Mason.
Yeah.
I think that De Zerbi's got it to beat him, but you never know on the day. But I'd assume, and I think we're going to go win 1 or 2-0. But yeah, go on, Adam.
You reckon? Sorry. I think we might lose.
Really?
Or maybe get a draw. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I just
have you, Adam? Right, have you got old Brighton in your head? Have you got old Brighton? Because are you getting now?
Yeah.
This is what I have to say to my dad all the time. I'm like, we're not there anymore. We're now. It doesn't matter about the past. Now.
Yeah, no, that is so true. That is so true. I think
it haunts us all.
I've literally got nothing to back up.
Yeah, isn't that true? Just thinking we probably will draw, but really everything screams to Brighton win. But we know, obviously, that's not how football works.
Yeah. I think. Look, let's be thinking rationally. Spurs are a shambles right now, aren't they? And we can definitely get at them. And I think, particularly if Brighton turn up and they play the way that Brighton do, and they control the ball, and they look in control of the first 10, 15, 20 minutes, which they're more than likely to do. I can imagine the crowd getting on them, the players getting irritated, the context of Spurs.
Same old. I think they don't take much to turn their backs.
Exactly, and I think that, this is no slight on Spurs fans, but they're going to be frustrated at the moment. If things don't go their way quite quickly on the weekend, I think it will, so I think that could be a way that we kind of, I don't know. I'm back as to go and also, win, but I kind of have a hunch that.
Am I right in thinking, Ryan, that we haven't lost away since October 2022? Is that right?
October, yeah.
Yeah, which is nuts. And looking at the Premier League table, if we beat Spurs, we go 1 point behind them, and we still have 2 games in hand of them as well. It is a huge game if we do win.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that we like. That's the main story here, isn't it? What a huge game the Spurs game is actually for Brighton. It's
in the race for top 4.
In the race for top 4. I remember I came on here. Like maybe it was before the Stoke game. I can't remember when I last came on. And I was saying I think we're in a top 4 race, and I think we are. And this is going to be huge for if we do get a result against Spurs, and we beat them. Honestly, I think it's on. I think it's with not even joking, without a smile on my face. I think it's fully on.
I kind of laughed when the players and De Zerbi were saying about how the goal is Champions League, and I'll be like, I know that's a nice motivation, but obviously in the back of their minds, they all know that's not the case. But it now seems like they actually did believe it. And it's kind of coming true, the fact that we are actually in this race. I shouldn't have doubted them, but I did. And now I'm fully behind them, thinking that right now, I feel it. I feel the top 4 races on for us.
I'm just sitting here in the knowledge that I've actually backed this. Yeah. I'm actually very happy about this because I spoke to the guy at Sky today, Mark McAdam, and he said football's about believing, and he's right. And I said to him, no, you're right. I said, I don't know why I should think anything otherwise, because what's the point? What is the point in going into the game or going into the rest of this season and thinking we can't do it? What's the point in that? What fun is a football fan going to have between now and June by saying, I don't know? How are you going to enjoy yourself ever in life if you can be in the best situation that the club's ever been in their history, and the only thing that you can do is doubt it? That's all I'm saying.
I would love to watch some.
Just makes me look really negative,
no, it does.
Doesn't it?
I'm
not having a go at you. I'm saying in general. It's a really weird thought when you think about it, because if you just enjoy it, it's easier. And that's what I did with Bournemouth. I was like, do you know what? I know that we're rubbish against Bournemouth. Our record there is horrendous, but this is different. I believed that on the day, and it worked out. And do you know what? Yeah, we're better than Tottenham. Let's go up to Tottenham, beat them 2-0. They aren't good. They've only got Kane.
We are better than Tottenham. We are.
And they've only got Kane. They did it against Everton. It's the same old thing. They play rubbish football and they score with Kane from a penalty or a corner or something. And that's all they really seem to do. And if we know that and we can stop that, sometimes against Kane there is no way of stopping him because he is one of the best strikers of our generation. But we are good
as long
enough
as the
to take
10
apart
people
the rest
behind
of that
him.
11.
Yeah, as long as the 10 people behind them perform how they have, which is abysmal. Abysmally, sorry. Then we should be fine. So you're saying 2-0. I will say. Maybe when you were saying draw, I was on board with you, Adam. I was thinking draw as well, but I know we're supporting a completely different club now. So yeah, I'll probably say
it is.
Oh shit! What am I going to say? I'm going to say 1-0.
I'm going to say 1-1.
Oh, he's so negative now. He's just terrified. He's terrified. I can see it in your eyes, Adam.
I'm going to say 1-1 or maybe 0-0. How bad's that?
That's bad. The free scoring.
You don't think we're going to score?
Yeah.
I just got a feeling, man. I don't know.
If we don't score, Adam can come back on after the podcast and tell us what is recent transactions.
I'll apologise to all of them. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, we'll go with that then. So what are you saying, 0-0 then?
I'll say 1-1.
1-0. Okay. All right. 1-0, 1-0, 2-0, maybe 2-1, because I could see Kane getting his little goal. He always seems to.
Yeah, he does. He does love a goal against us.
So yeah, maybe 2-1, because Kane does score a few against us. So he is a bit of a nemesis to pretty much everyone in the league. Okay, yeah, let's see. I'm fully expecting a lot of diving as well from the English captain again, for him to not actually get in trouble, and him going up to the referee, right up into his face and moaning again, not getting a single booking. Does it every single time. It drives me mad. Genuinely, if he wasn't an England player, he would be one of the number one players that does my. He really does. Him and Bruno Fernandes, the two players in this league, they're insufferable in my books. They drive me mad. When England come round in the summer, I hate it because I've got to then pretend to like Kane for like a month, and it drives me mad. But yeah, anyway, that was my little rant on Kane over. Sorry.